Alright, what is up everybody? We are back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, we're talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, man. They have just been running through teams so far to start this season, and there's a legitimate chance this team might win 70 games this year. To talk about the Thunder here in today's video. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn on notifications, doing all stuff like that. I really appreciate it. It really helps out a lot. Link to my Twitter and all that stuff down in the description below. And yeah, don't waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. So we're talking about the OKC Thunder today. They have just been on another level. The reigning champs coming into this year, I think we all expected them to be good still, whatever. I don't think anybody expected them to be this insane. 12-1 start to the year. They have just been running through teams, really. I mean, you look at these last couple games that they played, and it's just been like dominance. They start off the year with the 2 double overtime games that they won both of them. Then it was just like blowout, close game, blowout, blowout, blowout. They lost to Portland, and since then it's been blowout, 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 blowout. Last 2 games, because Golden State and the Lakers, 2 respectable teams in the West, they've won by a combined score of 147 to 190. I'm sorry, 247 to 194. That is a what? They beat Golden State by 24. Last night they won by 29. They've won by a combined 53 points in their last 2 games. This has just been like an onslaught, really. And this Thunder team looks somehow, in some ways, maybe even better than what they did last year when they just won a championship. Looking at the numbers, I mean, they've just been dominating everywhere. Right now, they have the 6th rated offense, the number 1 defense in the league again, with a 103 defensive rating, and a 1st in net rating. They have a 15.6 net rating. So yeah, they've been killing it. Look at their numbers offensively. They're 5th in points. They average over 122.5 points per game. But really nothing else really goes too crazy. Like all their efficiency and stuff is about average. Their attempts are kind of average. They average 37 defensive rebounds per game. So, they rebound well. They're 2nd in turnovers. They only average 12 turnovers per game, so they're not turning the ball over really a whole lot. While being 1st in steals, they average almost 11 steals per game. And they're 1st in points off turnovers. They average over almost 24.5 points off turnovers per game. So they're not turning the ball over a lot, and they're scoring a lot of points off turnovers. That's how they get a lot of their stuff. But then look at their defensive metrics, and all their defensive metrics are just absolutely nuts. 1st in opponent field goals made, 1st in opponent field goal percentage. Teams are only shooting 42% against them. 3-point shooting, free throw shooting is about as solid. They're 5th in opponent offensive rebounds per game, so they don't give up a bunch of second chance opportunities. 2nd in opponent assists. Opponents only averaging almost a little bit less than 24 assists. They're 3rd in opponent turnovers. They force almost 18 turnovers per game. So they're only turning the ball over 12 times, and they're forcing almost 18 turnovers. So, like, that differential would be crazy. 1st in opponent points, teams only averaging 107 points per game against them. They're 2nd in opponent points off turnovers. They're only giving up only 13 points off turnovers per game. So they're scoring almost 24.5 points off turnovers, and they're giving up only 13. So that's an 11-point differential in points off turnovers. They're 1st in opponent second chance points, only giving up a little bit less than 12 second chance points per game. 1st in opponent fast break points, they're only giving up 11 fast break points per game. And they're 1st in opponent points in the game. They're only giving up 37 points in the paint per game. So they don't give up easy buckets. They don't give up points in the paint. They don't give up second chance opportunities. They don't give up fast break points. They don't give up points off turnovers. They don't give up a lot of assists. Teams shoot the ball bad against them. They force 18 turnovers. Like, defensively, they're just absolutely insane. We knew that already. But looking at what this team is doing right now, it's insane. Shea right now is, looking really good to win a 2nd MVP in a row. Give you 32, 5, and 6, a steal and a block, 52% for the field. He's had already a bunch of clutch moments and big moments, and, was scoring 30 like nothing really. He's just doing his thing. But it's really the, like, insane thing about this team is, like, they've endured a lot of injuries to start this season. J-Dub, their 2nd best player, Jalen Williams, hasn't stepped on the court yet this year. Their 2nd best player, a guy that made All-NBA and All-Defensive team last year and had 40 points in a finals game last year, hasn't touched the court. He hasn't touched the court. Chet Holmgren has missed 4 games. Isaiah Joe has missed 5 games. Aaron Wiggins has missed 4 games. Case Wallace missed a game. Lou Dort hasn't played in the last 6 games. Alex Caruso has missed a game. So they've had one All-NBA guy that hasn't touched the court. They've had 2 other starters have missed 4 more games, and they've had 3 other key rotational pieces miss 4 more games. So they've had in total what, 6 key players that were part of last year's finals run have missed 4+ games this year. Have missed like a quarter of the season of games played, and yet they're still 12-1, and they're dominating like nothing. Like they're running through teams. It hasn't mattered at all. And it hasn't mattered. When Chet does play, Chet has been pretty good. Give you 18 and 8 and a block on pretty decent efficiency. He's had some good, moments there. I like to see him shoot the ball a lot more. He's only taking 11 shots per game, but I like to see him be more aggressive. But when he is playing, he's doing pretty good. He had a couple nice games. Isaiah Hartenstein's doing his thing still. AJ Mitchell has been a big bright spot. He's a second round pick last year. Got into rotation a little bit at some points. And this year, AJ Mitchell has probably been a candidate for most improved player. I mean, he's averaging 17, 4 and 4 with almost 2 steals, shooting 46% from the field. He's been amazing. I mean, he's just been a guy that, has been able to play with anybody on the court. Could be a late main ball handler, secondary ball handler, has been shooting the ball with confidence, getting to the basket with confidence, passing the ball well, locked in defensively. He's been just doing so many different things. It's been a key piece. That's why this team is good. Like if AJ Mitchell isn't playing this good, the Thunder probably aren't 12-1. Like AJ Mitchell legitimately has been like a big piece to this team, and it's just looking like a steal. He was like the 37th pick last year's draft, and just special, doing his thing. Isaiah Joe in the games that he does play is giving you 16 points, he's shooting 40% from three on almost 9 attempts. He's been shooting the lights out. Aaron Wiggins, when he gets his opportunity to play, 41% from three, giving you 15 and 3, doing his thing. Casey Wallace. The numbers don't stand out, but I just love his impact. He's averaging almost over 2 steals per game. He shoots the ball well. He just knows how to play in this system. Alex Caruso's been decent defensively, averaging 2 steals per game as well, hitting some threes. And then it's like Jalen Williams, the other Jalen Williams, is coming in and is hooping. Give you 5, 4, and 2, just making good passes, making good plays. Brooks Barnheiser was an undrafted guy that got picked up on a 2-way, and he's coming in the game and he's playing hard defensively and competing hard. Brandon Carlson comes in sometimes and plays hard. Like, this Thunder team just has everybody bought in. They have a championship mentality. They have a next man up mentality where, okay, we don't have Lou Dort, we don't have Chet, we don't have, Caruso, we don't have J-Dub today. Okay, Ousmane Dieng, Jalen Williams, Brooks Barnheiser are getting minutes. And they come in and they just do what they have to do. They come in and give you good minutes. They never have to get yanked off the court. Like, this team just has that mentality of everybody has confidence. Everybody knows what their role is to this team. Everybody buys into that role. And this is what championship teams and elite teams do. They have, even when things go wrong, they find ways to win still. And they've been doing that easily. Like, this is actually insane. And there's a legit, like, not even trying to be exaggerated or hyperbole or whatever. This team can win 70 games this year. This team can win 70. Like, they can. Like, if they're 12-1 again with not even their full team. Their second best player hasn't touched the court. They've had 6 other key players miss a handful of games, and they're still winning by 30. Like, it doesn't matter at all. This defense is absolutely elite. You have a guy like Shea who is a model of consistency and is he can drop 30 with one eye closed, it feels like, on the court. They have guys at the end of the bench that don't even play a lot, but when they do come in, they give good minutes. Like, they legitimately have a formula and a chance to win 70 games. And honestly speaking, like, the 73-9 record maybe could be in jeopardy. Like, we're still in November. There's still so much more. Teams usually go through a stretch where, things aren't looking right. There's a chance that does happen. And there's a very, very good chance that they don't win 70. Because winning 70 games is super hard to do. Well, only 2 teams have done it ever. Like, that is not 70 wins is not an easy thing to do. But when it comes to teams with the best chances to, and a formula to maybe do that, this Thunder team has it, man. This Thunder team has a chance to do something insanely special this season. And if they keep taking care of business like what they're doing right now, I mean, and they got a pretty favorable. I mean, look at the rest of November. This is a really favorable schedule. I mean, their next game they play the Hornets, the Pelicans, the Kings, the Jazz as their next 4 games. Like, they could easily take care of business. The only problem, I guess, they played Portland twice, who is Portland's the only team that gave them their loss, but I'm sure they're going to want revenge. They play Minnesota. Phoenix has been a decent team. Like, but you look at these next couple games, like, they honestly could end November what, they have 3, 6, 7, 8 games left. I wouldn't be surprised if they end November like 19-2 or something. Like maybe they probably lose one of those games, you assume, but I won't be surprised if they are 19-2 by the end of November. Like this team is just absolutely dominant right now. They're doing everything right. Again, next up mentality, like it's just this is insane, man. We're watching history right now, and we should appreciate it. Really, we should. But yeah, just wanted to make this video to say the OKC Thunder are really good, and I really came to that realization last night against the Lakers because the Lakers are not a slouch of a team. The Lakers have been playing pretty good, like over the last couple games. Like they're one of the best teams in the West, and they just took care of them like they were a G League team. Like the Thunder just came out and were up 30, like nothing. Like by like the mid of the second quarter, they were up 30. Like it just didn't matter at all. Like it was just like it was nuts. It was insane, you know? And yeah, this team is really good. Shout out to Mark Dano for having this team ready. Shout out to all these guys, Shea, AJ Mitchell, and all of them for hooping. And they're on a mission right now, man. They want respect. No one respected them after their championship win. A lot of people, talk about how they play and whatever. And they're coming out this year and saying, hey, you don't believe in us still? All right, watch this. Watch us win 70 this year, man. But yeah, it's insane to watch, man. We're watching history right now. We should all be able to appreciate it. Yeah, it's gonna be it today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn on notifications, doing stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.